Guys, you get 148 episodes in, you're gonna start making some stuff up. Guess the least racist Star Wars movie. Hello and welcome to the Nerdiest Podcast, a show where nerds talk about nerdy things. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Mr. Jackson Glass, joined by my ride or die, as always, the host with the most who's always sleep deprived, Mr. Nick Barrett. And today we're playing this really fun game that we're very excited about called Guess the Bad Movie, or Guess the Movie Based on the Bad Review. Now, what we've done is we've both gone to Letterboxd and compiled our favorite one-star reviews of movies that we just chose. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, but we don't know. All we get to hear is the review and then guess the movie. But we also have a little bit of news in the live action fight, as they may or may not have canceled or changed the Snow White premiere. Is this movie even coming out? All that and more in this episode. Thank you so much for joining us today. But first, I'd like to say, Mr. Nick Barrett, how are you?
Tired. Thank you.
Classic.
What is this from? Oh, yeah, Yoshi's Tropical Island. What a good map. Underrated in Mario Party Superstars. Nobody plays it because it's the default
So
map.
true.
Anyway, how am I doing? I'm doing good. Like I said, I'm a little tired, but it is what it is. Work's been busy. Working on content. I'm going to have to show you this after. I figured out how to change. So I originally had all of like my YouTube video schedule on a Google Doc. Mm-hmm. And I figured out how to change it to a Google Sheet.
Oh.
And I can list everything and be like, oh, this is a long form. This is a short. This is a live stream. This is a like member only video. And then like the status of each one, who's editing it, what the release date is. It's been a lot better for organization.
Bro discovered spreadsheets.
Yeah.
He's unstoppable.
So, but this week was also frustrating because I needed to finish my taxes. And fun fact, I owed the government $65. And then I went through it with my mom and I was like, that doesn't feel right. I got like a $900 tax return last year. So why do I have to owe them money now? And then we went through, there was something I forgot, like investments or something that I forgot to put in there. They got me up to $55 back, which was great until you get to the end and you realize that TurboTax cost $109. So I'm still like negative $50-something.
That's nice.
On taxes. But it's fine. It's done. It's over with. And I'm like, you know what? Get me out of here. I'm sick of paying taxes.
There is a ton of stuff right now about TurboTax being a scam. I haven't looked into it,
believe
but there's
it.
like a lot of stuff.
100%. I low-key next year kind of want to learn how to do the direct file with the IRS so that it's free.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Because $109 to do my taxes, like that's a lot.
Unless you're getting like a $3,000 return, that's not worth it.
Yeah, so I might want to learn how to do that my own next year. Other than that, I don't know. Been a pretty average couple weeks. We hung out last week, but I'll let you talk about that when we get to your section. Is there anything else pressing? I listened to Epic Musical again, all the way through twice. So it's Jover for me, man. I'm all in.
That Wrapped is cooked.
Yeah, it's over. But, you know, it is what it is. So I will now defer the mic to you. How have you been?
Whoa. All right. I've been pretty good. Also very busy. As I'm sure you know, if you've been following the show, my wedding is coming up. So there's a lot of prep going on, lots of fun stuff that I'm so excited about. But this really is like, these next like 2 months will just be like go, 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 because I've got to finish school. I still have work. We got to get the wedding together. So it's all this stuff just like all jammed into 2 like super fun months, but it's all stuff that has to get done. So it's going to be great, all good things, but just super busy. Work was really busy this week. But last weekend, we did get together. We went on my bachelor party trip, which was so fun. It was so perfect. We all had such a good time. And the only thing that you would ever need to know about me, if I needed a log line for my life, if someone said, what is Jackson like? Here's what I would tell them. my bachelor party weekend was me and 6 other dudes, my closest friends. And we were all together for 2 days, and we saw Dogman together. And not only that, we loved it. We loved Dogman. It
was so good, actually.
I'm so pissed at whoever marketed this movie because they did a horrible job. Because all the trailers made it look like it was just this super standard, like, little, like, kids movie when it was so funny and so unhinged and so, like, Pete Davidson did great and the humor was, like, go, 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 like, there was a joke like every 2 seconds and we were cackling the whole time. So, hey, Dogman is on digital now. I think the Blu-ray comes out April 1st. I'm waiting for the Blu-ray, but if you have the ability to watch it, please go see it. It is one of the funniest movies I've seen this year. Like, it is one of the best movies I've seen this year, genuinely. And it's from it's DreamWorks. Like, DreamWorks is cooking.
Is it really?
They did The Wild Ride. It is. It's a DreamWorks movie. DreamWorks has been cooking. And so, like, Dogman Oscars 2026, I'm going to call it now. Dogman peak.
It's going to get
if you like like the Lego movie, I'm trying to think of other examples. The Lego movie, like
the Lego
that
movie
kind
2.
of the Lego movie 2, like that kind of like meta humor, but also like it's kind of random, but
Captain
it's like super
Underpants?
rapid. The Captain Underpants movie is actually kind of gas. It's actually really funny. But Dogman is even better than that. So anyway, if you have the chance to see Dogman, do that. Other than that, we just started going through all of the Mission Impossible movies. And honestly, they're very good. We've seen the first 2. The first one is like actually phenomenal, like one of the most impressive action movies I've ever seen, even though it was like 1993. That may be wrong, but it was very good. And then the second one is very not good. And the entire movie is shot in the style of you wouldn't steal a car, you wouldn't steal a CD kind of thing, where it's like they can't just sit on something. It has to always be zooming. It has to always be moving. It is like explosion. So like it's really fun, but it's like peak 2000s action movie where you're just
Right.
like, I'm gonna believe that would happen. I'm gonna suspend my disbelief for the sake of this film because this is fun, but the second one's not great. So we're going through all of them because I want to see the new one in theaters, and I'd never seen them before. So update to follow on my Mission Impossible journey. Also, 2 side notes. One, I've been a little sick this last week. And ironically enough, on the 5-year anniversary of COVID last week, I was sick. But I'm just like, I'm over it now, but I'm still kind of recovering. So if I'm a little nasally or I move to cough or have to suck in some snot, deepest apologies. Also, second note, there's a really awful storm going on right now. So if this episode randomly cuts, one of us likely lost power.
Or died.
And
Even
we're
better.
going to come back. So I was not expecting that at all. All right.
Hey,
Do you have
listen.
anything else to add? Unless I think it's...
No, if I seem a little distant, it's because I'm trying to order this new camera, and I had to like make an Elgato account, and then it kept going back and forth on whether or not I was paying tax or not. Which
Oh, you should probably pay tax.
no, tax is stupid. By the way, like
It is stupid.
it's stupid.
But
Okay,
it's
here's my tirade
illegal.
about tax. Right, my problem with tax is that money is just overtaxed. If it was like, oh, we take tax out of your paycheck and then nothing else you have has tax on it. But no, they tax your paycheck, which then goes into a bank account, which the interest that your bank account earns gets taxed. You pay tax on anything you spend money on, and then whoever gets that profit, like if I go to Target and I buy a new Lego set, well, Lego and Target have to pay tax on the money that I gave them that's already been taxed. It's so stupid. Money should be taxed once for a flat rate and call it a day. You know how many people in this country pay taxes? We don't need sales tax. Okay, that's it.
Whether I do or don't pay my taxes is none of the government's business.
I don't care who the IRS sends. I am not paying taxes.
Who are these FICA people, and why do they keep taking my money?
I'm also a little heated because of the. And okay, I'm not saying this to disparage you.
Oh no,
it's completely my fault. Because of the bachelor trip last weekend, my checking account got a lot lower than it normally is, and I got paid yesterday. So I was like, okay, well, it's going to be a little low this week, but it's fine. And then it wasn't fine because my account got overdrafted by like $200.
Oh no, what happened?
Because out of nowhere, like, you can't make this stuff up. Out of nowhere. It was literally Thursday, day before I get paid, would have been fine. I get an email from my bank that's like, hey, your account's been overdrafted. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? How'd that happen? And I open it. Yeah, Crunchyroll finally decided to ship and process and charge me for that $200 Demon Slayer figure I ordered almost 2 years ago. They were like, this is the week. Do it right now. Well, he's got less than $200 in the account. Go, go, go. So not only did I have to balance transfer, I then had to pay an overdraft fee, which is so annoying. But you know what?
I'm so sorry.
In other news, I invested in Bitcoin this week, so I'm a high roller.
Big brain. Big brain.
Getting in while it's low.
To the moon. To the moon.
We are so back.
Okay, guys, for our 200th episode, we are doing Nerdiest Podcast NFTs.
No.
You can...
No. Don't worry, gang. I can assure you that's not going to happen.
All right. Unless we have anything else, I think it's news time.
Wiki, wiki, wow. News time. I need to figure out how to put it on the soundboard. I keep saying that. I need to do it.
We could write a little jingle for you if you want. It could be like a dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, wiki wiki wow. News time. So, two news points, both from Disney. We just got the trailer for the live-action Lilo and Stitch. No thanks. That's kind of my quick thoughts on that.
Is that how you feel about it?
I just did a YouTube video about this, so if you're interested in that, all the links are in the description to all the places you can follow us. But I just did a whole YouTube video about this and how it's just kind of like we genuinely, like, Cinderella, the first live action remake, air quote, came out in 2015, which means we are 10 years deep in live action remakes. We have been fighting this battle for a decade. Isn't that insane?
A little bit.
That we're still doing this 10 years later?
A little bit.
I don't know. How do you feel about that?
I saw a really interesting take on Twitter today because it was like, oh, the 10-year anniversary of that movie is today or yesterday. Oh. And something they pointed out was that the live-action Cinderella really wasn't a remake of the animated. It was more a live-action faithful adaptation of Cinderella done by Disney. It was not meant to be a remake of the animated one that they did. Mm-hmm. But then everyone started calling it a live-action remake, and then that's kind of just what it became. And I think it's interesting how far we've come in the 10 years. Because, like, and we've talked about this before, and I'm sure we'll talk about it, in the next episode when we talk about Snow White. How it kind of, like, it started out with good intentions. Like Cinderella, it was being a more faithful adaptation, so on and so forth. And then you kind of got to, like you said in your video, Maleficent and Beauty and the Beast and even, like, The Jungle Book to a certain extent. Like, they all tried to do something different that wasn't just a one-to-one adaptation. And then we get to The Lion King in 2019.
Yep.
Where it's the intersect on that graph that I kept talking about, where you see amount of effort to amount of profit, and it was $1 billion for no effort. And every live-action remake after that has kind of followed this trend of just being a one-to-one remake of the original movie, but in
worse.
Like a worse way. Like Snow White. Like, obviously we haven't seen it yet, so I'm holding off any, like, final judgment, if you will.
Mhm.
But it's one of those like, hey, why are the dwarves CGI? Like,
Right.
I don't remember where we were. Maybe it was in the theater for Dogman, but they were talking about how the dwarves were CGI because they wanted to make it look more authentic to the original. And I'm like, that's such bogus. You just didn't want to hire
literally.
actual little people for those roles. Like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, no.
Because if you remember, they did. They had like actual little people in those roles. And then they were like, hold on, we're getting some flack here, some kickback, so CGI it all.
Yeah.
Make it go away.
As
and now
if that's
it looks
better.
worse.
Yeah. No, it's just Disney
So
the whole
unsettling.
and we'll get into the Snow White thing now. Is the whole Snow White conundrum, because we've been kind of following this narrative, is Disney says, "Let's do this." Fans say, "Please don't do that." And they go, "Oh, we're not going to do that. We're not going to. It's okay." And then they proceed to do something worse. And then it's like, "Oh, we're going to do this. So please don't do that." "Oh, we're not going to do that. We're going to cast Rachel Zegler." What? No, that's so much worse. Please don't do that. Okay, we'll cover her up. It's fine. Add Gal Gadot. We're like, stop. You're making it worse.
Stop. Wait.
It's like that, that meme where it's like upgrade. Wait, go back. I said go back. Please go back.
Yeah.
So in a news title that I very creatively on our document called Snow White in Quite a Fright, from this article is from Newsweek, said the Hollywood premiere of the live-action Snow White has been reduced to photographers and in-house crew only, according to a report in Variety. On Wednesday night, a scaled-back premiere took place in a remote castle in Segovia,
What?
Spain. Is it in the castle in Spain? A marked shift from the normal fanfare of a red carpet event, which typically would involve multiple media outlets. So you can go find the article on Newsweek if you want, but essentially they got to the point where their controversy on the movie is bad enough that they essentially said only our people are going to go to the premiere because it's getting that bad. This is also, if you remember, the most disliked trailer on YouTube in history. It crossed 1 million dislikes. And that's a big deal. Tickets did not go on sale until last week.
Bro, tickets went on sale like Monday.
Yeah,
Which
right.
is crazy because the movie comes out on Friday.
Which
as
is
of
wild
when this
because
episode comes out.
Because you can get tickets for the Minecraft movie right now.
Which comes out like 3 weeks later.
Comes out, yeah. So, like, we were kind of theorizing. We were like, is this movie coming out at all? Like, are they genuinely about to can this movie? Because, high key, I can't decide which is worse. Releasing it in full confidence or canning it?
I mean, at this point, they should just release it and let...
They have to.
Like...
Just let it run its course.
Try to see if they can get something back. I think the problem is they let Rachel Zegler keep talking, and they should have removed her from press tours after the first incident. Like the first time she was like, "Oh yeah, actually, I don't even remember what she said, but she said something so like disingenuous to the original," and I was like,
"Well, she said she hated the original because it was really sexist and like really," and we were like, "What?"
It's like, whoa. You might want to rein her in, bro.
She said it was a more modern feminist take on Snow White.
Yeah.
And then Disney was like, "Whoa, you cannot
You
our
cannot
families
say that." And then they didn't take her off the mic.
Yeah.
Until
she kept,
now.
Like,
but it's too
crap
late
talking.
now. It's over.
It's way too late. Also, here's the thing. She's just a bad cast. Like, she's just a bad choice.
No, that's so
like,
true.
Aside from her as a person, like whatever she says on the press tours, whatever. One, if you watch the trailer, they did her kind of dirty. Like, her haircut. Like, I know it's like
not a flattering haircut for her.
I know it's like the Snow White, whatever. But like literally the point of Snow White was she is the fairest of them all. She's supposed to be like painfully German. And so it's like at what point are we pushing so hard for diversity? We're kind of like, this is like disingenuous to the story. Like The Little Mermaid, I feel like made a little more sense because it was like, oh, this is the setting, this is the place, this is the
Right.
thing.
Like
But
that
then
was
they
a
were
little
like,
more passable.
right. It's like, oh, that makes sense. Like I can understand the thought process for that. But this one, I'm like, what are the benefits of her? Like, what are they gaining from putting her in Snow White?
Brownie points.
From who? I feel like everyone is pissed about this.
The shareholders.
Oh, gosh.
I'm going to wait and see if Disney stock tanks next week and I can get in while it's under $100. That's the hope.
Your newest obsession of the stock market is maybe my favorite narrative we've ever had. And
Dude,
anytime we talk
Nintendo
about
stock
anything,
dropped below $17 this week, and I bought 3 more shares. Like we're going all in before Switch 2, baby.
Anytime we bring up some company, you're like, I'm waiting for their stocks to drop. We're going to.
Listen,
Have you seen?
I need to invest in the American stock market. I can't just invest in the Japanese.
Have you seen that clip of Robert Downey Jr. going to Wall Street?
Oh yeah,
And they're like all like
the most
throwing money
annoying
everywhere.
people.
Yeah, he's like, this is maybe the most godless place I've ever been in my life, which is so funny to come from
See,
Robert Downey Jr.
Now I can safely do stocks from my phone. I don't even have to go to Wall Street.
Right.
Like I don't gotta. I should roll in like a high roller though. Be like, I own 8 Nintendo shares. Excuse me.
Actually,
I own
right.
0.0000123% of Bitcoin. A single
gosh.
Bitcoin.
I own a bit. I own a
bit of coin.
All right.
bit of a
Unless
coin.
you have anything else to touch on, I think
No.
we're ready to. I think we're ready to play our little game.
Is this the
We're
quickest
going a
we've
little
ever
quicker.
Jumped in a main topic.
I was gonna say, I was like, man, I hope we were right and hope that this took a long time.
All right,
So
mine are kind of hard.
Usually when we do these games, we go to like 2.5 hours, and so we were like, all right, let's bare minimum. We're starting up there, so we're about to play our game, but. If you're not following us on Instagram at the Nerdiest Podcast, you need to do that. Or on YouTube to watch beautiful video versions of this episode. Go to YouTube, the Nerdiest Podcast. Or you can follow us personally with our links in the description down below. Leave a 5-star review. Leave a comment on Spotify. We've been getting so many Spotify comments. It's just so exciting and so fun to see you guys engaging. And just like, we love talking to you guys. So thank you so much for your engagement. If you're not subscribed, give a 5-star review. Send this episode to a friend. It's the best way for us to grow. Merch is on the site, thenerdiestpodcast.com. Go over there. Thank you so much. Now, Mr. Nick, please explain our game
All right.
for the rest of this episode.
So, we got 8 movies each. We're going to go back and forth, reading off the bad movie review. Kind of
Yeah.
the same premise as poorly described movies, but instead of like the movies being poorly described, it's just a review,
poor review.
that's kind of out of context. Hopefully it has enough context to help you figure out what the movie is.
Mm-hmm.
If not, what do we want to say? 3 hints?
I think 3 hints is fair.
But
But also, don't be like, this movie is... da-da-da-da. Like,
this
you can
movie
give
came out
hints
in
that are...
now.
Right. And you're like, oh,
It's
okay.
actually a really bad review for the Minecraft movie.
When that first trailer came out and we didn't believe.
Yeah. So we I do think, what do we agree? We're gonna say like what the medium is, or not medium, but
Yeah,
like
we'll be like
live action or
live
animated.
action animated.
Um,
So we can do the review first, and then read the review and like who wrote it, what the star was, and then be like, and then from there, the other person could be like live action or animated, and then it can kind of go from there.
okay, cool.
All right,
Well, I'll do my first one. We can get going
hit
here.
me.
We'll test
Hit
it out.
me.
All right. This is a 1-star review.
All right, feel free to play along at home.
Good idea. Bad movie. Won't watch again. Will Ferrell in it.
Ooh, good idea. Bad movie. Won't watch again. Will Ferrell in it.
Yeah.
Elf.
No.
Okay. Live action or animated?
Animated.
Animated. Will Ferrell. So, is it the Lego movie?
It sure is the Lego movie.
Yes! That was my first thought, but I wasn't I was like, I don't want to softball this kind of. All right, we're starting off easy. You ready? I think you'll get this one pretty like right off the gate. Ready?
Okay.
Andrew Alexander gave this movie 1 star and said, Chris Pratt genuinely sounds like he's never acted before.
Oh, that could be a lot of.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said these are all movies that I've seen.
Yes.
Okay, so now I have to think back on all my Chris Pratt movies. Is it also the Lego movie?
No.
Okay, good. That would have been really funny. It can't be the Garfield movie because I haven't seen that.
Mm-hmm.
What movie would they say Chris Pratt doesn't sound like he's acted in? Live action or animated?
Animated.
Okay, that narrows it down. Is it the Lego Movie 2?
Nope. Once you get it, you're gonna feel dumb.
Is it? I'm gonna look really stupid if this isn't. Is it Onward?
No, it's not.
Okay, well now I'm like, what is Chris Pratt's
This is a big movie.
filmography?
This is a big movie.
Lego Movie 2, Onward. What else has he voice acted in? I feel
this was
really
a big movie for the podcast.
Oh, is it the Mario movie?
Yeah. I was like, that's one of our most listened to episodes. Is the Mario movie.
How did I miss that? I was like, what? I feel like I'm missing something.
Which, fun fact about our Mario movie episode, my commitment to the content was so hard because I literally came home from saying goodbye to our family dog and then immediately came home and pressed record because we did it with AJ from Genre Geeks. And I was like, if it was just Nick, I'd be like, dog, I'm out. But I was like, AJ's counting on us. And I kind of dogged on the movie, like unfairly because I was so depressed.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, hit me with another one.
All right. I want to see how quick you get this one.
Okay.
New zombie review just dropped. I died of cringe.
Is this my review?
Maybe.
Is this from Sword Art Online?
Yeah. I wanted to throw it in there and see like
that. Yeah.
Is he gonna get it?
I immediately knew that was my review. It was like, yeah, that was when we did the Sword Art Online movie.
Can't believe you didn't like that movie.
Oh.
L
no,
take.
I definitely didn't.
Cringe.
Definitely did not. We should do a collab YouTube video where we debate. Our next YouTube debate.
We did.
Is
It's called the podcast episode.
No, we should. You're right. Anyway.
That was the collab.
All right. Are you ready for this one?
Yeah. Hit me.
I'm excited about this one. All right. Michael Douglas 7 gave this movie 1 star. He said, "Genocide is okay if it's for true love."
Genocide is okay if it's for true love.
I have a second review to help you, but I feel like it's going to give it away.
Is this Revenge of the Sith?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Live action or animated?
Animated.
Okay, that narrows it down. Not really, but genocide is okay if it's for true love. Okay, so that means that that means that there's some form of romance in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Which now implies that there's like, okay. So what's the context of genocide? Would you say this is an accurate review of this movie? From like a certain point of view?
I would say from a certain point of view, yes.
Okay.
But genocide might be an extreme of what actually happened in the movie.
Right. Okay, give me a hint.
This is an animated movie that you really like.
It's not Weathering with You, is it?
It is Weathering with You. Genocide is okay if it's for true love.
That is a bit of a stretch. Oh my god.
That's why it was funny. Do you want to hear the second review I wrote?
Yeah.
I feel like you would have immediately gotten this one, but it was so funny that I had to save it. It was NRS 182 gave Weathering with You 1 star and said, "This is a whole nother level of simping. My gosh, not even Trump has so much disregard for climate change." I feel like that would have given you
Yeah, the climate change
that
would have
one.
gotten me.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. There you go. So it's not genocide necessarily, but it's also
No,
like
it's not
I mean they
genocide
kind of
'cause
flooded
no one-
the
Yeah, but no one died.
not that we saw.
Not that we know of, but like
Right. I mean like you kind of assume like if you flooded it down like there had to have been some fatalities.
yeah, but it
like,
seemed like it was a very gradual over time.
yeah, for sure.
There was definitely some displacement of people.
Oh yeah,
I don't know
for
if that
sure.
correlates
Especially
to
that old lady at
genocide.
the end.
I still have not watched Weathering with You this year, and we're 3 months in. That's tragic.
That is a gas movie.
I'm trying to wait because I want to buy I want to like do a video on all of the Shinkai movies,
yeah.
and I want to watch them in order. But I also like, I don't know. I'm like waiting on getting something that I need
Right.
to go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
And Weathering with You comes in like second to last. So
Weathering with You is the only anime movie I've ever brought Amy around on. She's like, okay, that was a very good movie. Like, granted, we haven't tried a ton. Like, maybe like once you're married, you can start sliding in the anime
Yeah, you're
and like
locked
see
in.
how
Sorry,
they. It's like,
You're not
all
going
right,
anywhere
so
now.
this is Demon Slayer. So please enjoy. All right, hit me with another one.
all right, this is a half-star review of this
Oh.
movie left by Emma Lestrade.
Okay.
So disappointing. Had so much expectations and was truly bored the whole time. The therapy session at the end was my 13th reason.
The therapy session at the end. Is this animated or live action?
Live action.
I immediately thought of like Captain America,
Which
but
one?
I don't think that's it. I think I was thinking of Falcon and Winter Soldier when they were in the counselor's office.
Yeah.
But that's not on a movie per se.
Right.
Is this from a Marvel movie?
No.
Is this from a superhero movie?
No.
Oh. I was going to say, is it Venom?
No.
Okay.
I didn't even know
thought
Venom
it was
had
be
a...
I thought it was going to be Venom the Last Dance cuz the ending of that movie is foul.
I need to watch it based on you saying that.
It is horrific. Oh. The therapy session at the end. This is live action?
Yeah.
The therapy session at the end. And this is a movie I like?
Yeah. Reasonably so.
Wait. Can you read it again?
So disappointing. Had so much expectations and was truly bored the whole time. The therapy session at the end was my 13th reason.
Is this Oppenheimer?
No.
That would have been really funny. Oh my gosh.
I would
this
love to see
game
if this person reviewed Oppenheimer, though. That would be really funny.
this suddenly got like really hard.
I didn't get another review, so I only have the one.
It's live action.
Yep.
It's not a superhero movie.
Nope.
The therapy session at the end. What is the genre of this film?
I actually don't know. Hold on.
Oh. You don't know.
Like I know, but I don't want to get it wrong because I think my
Okay.
definition
the
would
therapy
be
session
different.
at the end. Is this a John Wick movie?
No.
Okay.
How do I
The
find
therapy
the genre?
session at the end. Oh my goodness.
IMDb has it listed as high concept comedy.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Let's call it quirky comedy, satire, adventure comedy, fantasy. Which I think we need to stop
Fantasy?
calling. I think we need to stop using the fantasy label so
Comedy?
loosey goosey.
Am I gonna feel dumb when you say it?
Probably
Is this a movie we've seen together?
not together, but we've both seen it.
Did we cover it on an episode?
Yes.
Like, did it get its own episode?
No. It was part
we
of
have-
an episode.
What?
In conjunction, okay, here's what I'll say. It was part of an episode that we did 2 years ago in conjunction
What?
with a bunch of other movies that came out at the same time.
Is this a Disney movie?
No,
Is this a Star Wars movie?
no. You're
Is this a Jurassic Park movie?
no, you're moving in the wrong direction.
What? It's a comedy.
Here, this will narrow down your list. We vehemently disagree on this movie. This is one of the, you know that list I have of movies.
Is this
that we,
Tropic Thunder?
No.
Oh.
You know that list I
That
have
would have been good.
of movies we vehemently disagree on?
Yeah.
This is like what started that list.
What started the disagree list?
It wasn't the first one, but it was the one that prompted me
Right,
to make the list and
right.
write all of them down.
This is and it's a comedy.
Yeah.
What? I'm close to giving up.
All right, 2 years ago, covered it in a collection with a bunch of other movies.
If you told me the episode, would it spoil it?
Not because it's in the title or anything, but because it'll get too specific.
2 years ago. I don't remember what we talked about 2 years
I remember
ago.
what we talked about 2 weeks ago.
It's not. Is it like a Mamma Mia? Like,
Getting closer.
is it My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
Nope.
Mamma Mia was close. Is it a musical?
It has songs in it.
It has songs in it, but it's not a Disney movie.
It's not
Is
expressly
it La
a
La
musical.
Land?
No, it is not.
What?
This was a new movie 2 years ago.
Can I refer to my Letterboxd? At this point,
sure.
I will say that you won this one,
Sure.
but I really like this was a new movie like in 2022.
23.
Okay. A new movie that we covered in 2023.
That we vehemently disagree on.
That
I
we
think you'll see
vehemently
the cover
disagree
and you'll
on.
be like, "Oh, that's it."
It's live action?
Yeah.
Hold on. I got to go to new movies.
Oh, that was the year we did.
Is this
movie show.
Barbie? Is it Barbie?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I'm so dumb.
I was
You're
like, how is he
right.
not getting this?
Oh my gosh. It
I'm,
is
like,
Barbie.
spoon-feeding you the answer.
Oh, you're right. That was a good one. That was a really good one.
Yeah, that was the one when I was putting it together. I was like, so how do we feel about suicide jokes? Because like it's a funny review, but like I don't want to cross a line or anything.
I love that. That was good. That was really good. You won that one. That was good. Okay. All right. Good work. Now we're getting hot. Okay. Ready. Mark Anthony gave this movie 1 star
Okay.
and said, first 15 minutes rock. After that, boring. I have another review.
That could
if
be
you
a
need.
lot of different movies.
Yeah.
What keeps throwing me off is that these are bad reviews
Yes.
of movies that
So
we
it doesn't
like.
mean a bad movie.
It just means it's a negative review.
Yeah.
Live action or animated?
Animated.
Okay.
First 15 minutes rock. After that, boring.
Would you say this is a common opinion of this movie? Or like a valid criticism?
I think it's a valid criticism. I don't think it's a common opinion.
Okay. I've seen so many animated movies.
Yeah.
Is it a Disney movie?
Yes.
Okay. Is it Cars 2?
No.
First 15 minutes was good, but then everything after that
boring.
Is it a Pixar movie?
Yes.
Okay. So it's a valid criticism, but not a common
opinion.
First 15 minutes. Oh, Up.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I was trying to think. I've had that debate with people before.
My next clue was I agree with this opinion.
Yeah, see, and you're wrong.
See, my other review that I saved just in case was Cameron Banks gave Up 1 star and said, people think I look like that effing bird. And based on her Letterboxd profile, they're right.
You're right.
Sorry, Cameron.
Which one do I want to do next? Yeah, we'll do this one. All right. This is from Anarin Steele. This is a 1/2 star of this movie.
Okay.
The number of people on this site insisting this is a good film is ... interesting. Not as racist as the others, which is a point in its favor, I suppose.
Not as racist as the others.
Yeah.
So this movie is part of a series.
Yes.
Can you read it one more time?
The number of people on this site insisting this is a good film is ... interesting. Not as racist as the others, not as racist as the others, which is a point in its favor, I suppose.
Is this a Harry Potter movie?
No.
It's part of a series. Is this live action or animated?
Live action.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta change it up every now and then.
Oh. This is a live action movie that's not as racist as the others. It's in a series.
I'm not entirely sure what they meant by that, but
it's funny.
it's funny, so I took it.
Is this like a common franchise, like a big franchise?
Yes.
Is it Star Wars?
Yes.
Oh. Is it... I'm just going to try to take a shot in the dark on the least racist Star Wars movie.
Because you've narrowed it down to Star Wars, I'm going to give you 2 guesses.
2 guesses.
Because otherwise you can just process of elimination your way through all 9.
Okay. I got to think about what is the least racist Star Wars movie. Gosh, guys, you get 148 episodes in, you're gonna start making some stuff up. Guess the least racist Star Wars movie. Oh, is it The Rise of Skywalker?
No.
Oh,
Can't believe you wasted a shot on that. Think about who's on Letterboxd. Think about the time of when all the Star Wars movies came out.
Like the 70s? Is that what you're talking about?
I mean, I'm just think about when the different Star Wars movies came out.
Less racist?
That doesn't necessarily mean it's true.
Right.
That's just their opinion.
I mean, is it Empire Strikes Back?
Nope.
Dang it.
I'll give you
What
one
is
more.
it?
I'll give you one more. You can have one more guess because there's 3 trilogies.
Is it Revenge of the Sith?
It is Revenge of the Sith.
Yes! Let's go! What do they mean by that?
I
What
think
does that
'cause,
mean?
like, episode 1 had a lot of, like, air quote
Questionable.
unintentional racism around, like, Watto and the Trade Federation. And then episode 2, like, wasn't any better. Which, like, I mean,
so funny.
no.
Fair? Question mark? I don't know. That's really funny.
I don't know. So, yeah, it was Revenge of the Sith, which it's true to a certain extent.
Okay, you ready? This is, I think, my favorite of the reviews that I found. I think you're gonna like this one. You ready? I'll give him a second.
Bro.
I don't know what you're doing,
Bro.
but
Bro.
did you drop something?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hold on.
He's going under the desk, people. Give him a second. He's gonna get there.
Okay. I dropped my ring under my desk. I was trying to get it out with my foot,
Oh,
but I
fair.
couldn't reach it.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
This is, I think, my favorite review. Flowing West gave this movie 1 star and said, "The third act was a goldmine for middle school tablet wallpapers."
Oh, no. This could go so many different ways. This could
The
mean
third
so many
act
different things.
Was a goldmine for middle school tablet wallpapers.
Is it animated?
Yes.
Okay. The third act. Is this a movie I like?
Yes.
Okay. It's such a funny review.
No, literally.
All right, well, let's think about middle schoolers. Surely it's a movie with women in it. If I had to guess. Is it a Disney movie?
No.
Okay. It's not a Disney movie. Would you? I'm assuming based on how much you laughed, this is a very accurate review of this movie.
Yeah. It's the kind of thing where it's like, yeah, I think you're right, because it's something that I would do, like, in middle school for sure.
Third act. Did this movie come out when I was like when we would have been in middle school?
No.
So it's a recent movie?
This is a recent release. The third act is a goldmine for middle school tablet wallpapers.
See, that could be the objectification of women, but you never know. Like, it could just be a really cool... Is it Across the Spider-Verse?
No.
Okay, because, like, my thought was, oh, maybe it's just, like, really cool.
It's like cool, yeah. I love how your first thought was, what movies have women in them?
Yeah, that was like, well, when you say middle schoolers, that's immediately what I think of. And I like this movie?
Yeah. I do too.
Hold on. I'm trying to think about, like, the third act of animated movies now. Is it the Miraculous movie?
No.
Oh.
I almost looked at Miraculous Ladybug reviews for this, because some of them are really hilarious.
No, that's so true. It's another, like, clarifying question I gotta ask. Did we do a podcast episode on this movie?
Yes.
Did it get its own episode?
Yes.
And it's a recent movie, like
Yes.
within the last like 5 years?
Yes.
Okay. So since 2020, an animated
Yeah.
movie with a third act that has a lot of wallpapers for middle schoolers
Yeah.
that we've done a full episode on.
Yes, that we both liked.
That we both liked.
Let me confirm that we did a full episode. Because I feel like I think we did, but I don't want to steer you wrong.
Yeah, because now I'm trying to think back of like what have we covered. Oh, this is almost turning into like a podcast quiz.
No, literally, yes, we did do a full episode
full
on this
episode?
movie. This movie got its own review episode.
And we both liked this movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Another clarifying question.
Yeah.
When you say full review, was this like a full numbered episode, or was this
Yes.
back when we were doing like the 0.5s?
No, this is like a numbered episode, like it
Okay.
is movie title review.
Well, it can't be Moana 2 because we both did not like that movie.
Yeah.
It can't be Wish because we didn't like that movie.
No.
We didn't. Well, it's not a Disney movie too. Okay,
No.
so that also disqualifies. What do we talk about on this show?
I don't know. I feel like I'm severed for this podcast. Like, I just really don't know what we say.
What can I ask? What year?
You can, but I'll give you like 2 guesses after the year.
Okay, that's fair.
Because it'll. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
2024.
Oh. Oh, now I have to think back. We didn't do a ton of reviews last year.
A gold mine for middle school tablet wallpapers.
I can't remember anything that came out last year. And we both liked this movie.
We both liked it.
I'm like
It got a
trying
full
to hone
episode.
in.
I'm talking like really recent.
Yeah, like last year.
Yeah.
But it was not a Disney movie. That's so weird.
No. You're gonna
Yeah.
kick yourself.
You're
once
going
I
to say
what
it, and
is.
I'm going to look like an idiot.
What do you think?
It's not Sonic 3, is it?
It is Sonic 3.
That's not an animated
Sonic the
movie.
Hedgehog 3. It's partially
No,
animated.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
That's not an animated movie. I'm fact checking you on that. Is Sonic 3 an animated movie?
In my head, Sonic 3 is an animated movie.
Is Sonic considered an animated? Nope, not that.
I would consider Sonic 3 an animated movie.
I'm gonna say no.
We'll say hybrid.
Yeah, it's a
That
hybrid
is on me.
movie.
That is on me
How
for saying it was
dare you.
animated. That is on me for saying it was animated.
That is kind of an accurate review, though. Like,
Yeah, no, it is.
That's
the third
real.
act was a gold mine for middle school tablet wallpapers.
that's real. I moved to throw that one out because
Fine.
you steered me wrong.
I should not have said it was animated. That is my fault.
Even if you said it was live action, I probably would have gotten it quicker.
Yeah.
Because like I filtered out Sonic because
Because it wasn't animated.
it wasn't animated, or I don't consider it
That's fair.
animated.
All right, hit me with another one. That was a fault on my part.
All right. This is a half-star review by Letterboxd Pro member
Oh.
JTB143. This one's a little
right.
bit long.
Okay.
So I'm only going to read like the second, like a little mini paragraph. I was once in a long-term relationship with someone who revered this movie and physically hit me a lot. And to this day, I still cannot for the life of me understand why.
What? Oh my gosh. What is it? Does that have to do with the movie at all?
It's a movie that's revered by someone out there.
It's a movie that's revered by an abusive boyfriend. Okay. What movies do abusive boyfriends like? Let me think. Is this live action or animated?
It's animated.
Oh my gosh.
Actually animated.
Is it Disney?
Yes.
Is it recent?
No.
It's not recent.
No.
Is it like Renaissance classic or just kind of like mid 2000s classic?
Give me 2 seconds.
Tell me 2D or 3D?
2D.
2D. Oh my gosh. Is this like a romantic movie?
No. It technically does not count as a Renaissance movie.
Okay. Is this a Goofy movie?
No. Oh, I didn't even think about putting that one on here.
There's like no information in this review.
I know.
That's foul. It's technically, so it's after Renaissance.
Yes.
But it's 2D Disney.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to start getting nitty-gritty. Is the main character a boy?
Yes.
Ooh. Like Hercules is Renaissance.
Yeah.
Is this Emperor's New Groove?
Sure is.
Yes. Yeah, okay, that's so funny. That's such an
I saw
awful
that review. I was like, oh my gosh, that's terrible.
That's horrific. Also, all right. No, I can't. That's not funny. But like, which is worse? Giving a 1-star review to Emperor's New Groove?
I don't know. I feel
that's
like
a
the life
5-star
experience,
movie.
I feel like the life experience gave a negative impact of the movie.
No, right.
Maybe
that
impact's
is a
not the right
5-star
word.
movie. That is a 5-star movie.
That is a
Negative
5-star
perception.
movie. All right, I have 3 left.
Okay, 2, 3. Okay, I have 4. I'll see, but one like.
But
I'll
also
see if
you
you
haven't
get-
gone for this round yet.
Oh, you're right.
So once
Okay.
you go, then you'll also have 3.
I feel like that one's kind of hard, so I'll do this one. All right. Electronic Baguette reviewed this movie 1 star and said, "The kid behind me screamed, 'I'm also a minor.'"
I'm sorry, what?
1 star. The kid behind me screamed, "I'm also a minor."
Is this Transformers 1?
Yes. I figured you would get that one really quickly, but I thought it was so funny.
It's such a good review.
I'm also a minor.
I was like, is it the Minecraft movie? No, it can't be because the Minecraft movie's not out yet.
I figured that one was really obvious, but I was like, I really
I
want
almost
that.
also put Transformers 1 on mine, but
Yes.
then I didn't.
You said that, and I was like, oh no, he might recognize this review.
Oh my gosh,
All
that's
right.
so funny.
I
All right,
I had 3 left.
How do I want to do this? All right, we'll do this one. All right, this is a 1-star review from Brian. Watched today, actually.
Oh wow,
So this is like a new review. Hey
hot off the
Siri,
press.
mute the singing and just let me watch J.K. Simmons yell at people. 1 star, only because jazz is the sole redeeming factor. Otherwise, not even that.
Is it Whiplash?
No.
What? This is live action or animated?
Live action.
Is it Spider-Man?
Nope.
Is it a Spider-Man movie?
Nope.
So it's a J.K. Simmons movie where he screams at people and there's jazz.
That's not what I said.
Okay, read the review again.
Hey Siri, mute the singing and just let me watch J.K. Simmons yell at people. 1 star, only because jazz is the sole redeeming factor. Otherwise, not even that.
Is it Soul?
Drop my ring again. I need to stop taking it off.
Jazz is the only redeeming factor. J.K. Simmons. And it's animated?
No, it's live action.
Oh, it's live action.
Yeah.
Is it La La Land?
It sure is La La Land.
Yeah! I forgot J.K. Simmons was in La La Land.
He
my
is?
gosh. He is in La La Land. Is he? I think he is.
I think you're right.
Hold on.
I don't remember. I just thought it was like they would rather watch J.K. Simmons from Whiplash come in and yell at people instead of watching actually watching.
Yeah,
La
he's
La Land.
the... I think he's the owner. Well, it's the same director as Whiplash. That makes sense.
Oh,
That's hilarious.
I see. I didn't know that.
That's hilarious. Okay, I got some good ones. This one. All right. Here you go. Ready?
Hit me.
Haku Dragon Boy gave this movie 1 star and said Rogue One wants its plot back.
It's the movie where everyone
Rogue
dies
One.
at the end.
Rogue One wants its plot back.
Is this live action or animated?
Live action.
Ooh, okay. Is this a fellow Star Wars movie?
No.
Okay. Is this Avengers Infinity War?
No.
Oh, man.
Close.
Close. Is it Endgame?
No.
Oh. Is it a Marvel movie?
Yes.
Okay, so a movie where everyone like dies at the end.
That's not what I said.
Well, that's the plot of Rogue One. Well, no, I guess that's not true. Rogue One, is it Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
Yeah, as I was trying to think, I was like, wait, no, it's like a ragtag group of... That's bold of them to say, because Guardians of the Galaxy came out first.
I was going to say, this is... My next clue was going to be, this is a review that I don't think is really fair.
Yeah, no. Guardians
Also,
came out
if you're-
like 4
if you're-
years in advance.
If you're giving Guardians 1 star, you're already, like, down on life.
Yeah, sorry,
like,
you're already outie on that one.
All right. I got 2 more.
I do too.
And I like both of them.
Yeah, me
So
too.
let me hear yours.
All right. This is a half-star review of this movie from
Okay.
Adam Bolt. I was at the dentist today for an hour and a half with Imagine Dragons playing in the background the whole time, and I can't believe that wasn't the most painful experience I had today.
Okay. So this is a painful movie.
Yeah.
Is it... Would you agree with this review?
I think I'm a little less extreme.
Okay. Is it live action or animated?
Live action.
Okay. Is this a franchise movie?
Yes and no.
Kind of. Okay. Live action. Is it Disney?
No.
Okay. Painful live action movie. Is it Madam Web?
It sure is, madam.
Yes, really? Are you serious? Let's go!
I had to sneak
oh
it
my
on
gosh.
here. I thought about doing a 5-star review of Madam Web and like flipping it.
Yeah.
But then the half-star review was too good.
Okay. I almost also looked at Madam Web reviews, but they were all so obvious
Yeah.
of what the...
I was trying to find one that wasn't.
I love that. Okay, good word. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Candy, Cande, reviewed this movie with 1 star and said, I mean, it's no High School Musical, but it's okay.
Is it live action?
Yes.
Is it Disney?
No.
Okay. Is this a movie I like?
No.
It's no High School Music. Okay, so it's kind of like a trashy... Well, okay, hold on. This is a negative review, but it's a movie I don't like.
Uh-huh.
That's being compared to High School Musical because it's not High
Mhm.
School Musical, but it's all right. So what are the
Yeah.
key tenets of High School Musical? It makes me think of a musical, but it's not Disney, and it's a movie I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Mamma Mia?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Because I know I'm not like the biggest fan of Mamma Mia, but even
I thought you
then-
liked Mamma Mia.
I mean, I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
The movie was better.
I just like ABBA.
Yeah, no, me too. I'm more of an ABBA fan than I am. Is it? Wait, you said it's not Disney.
No.
Okay, then it can't be Descendants. Because that's a DCOM.
Uh-huh.
And it can't be Teen Beach because that's also a DCOM.
It's not Disney.
Is this, to your knowledge, a streaming exclusive movie?
No.
Okay, so it came out in theaters.
Yes.
Okay. Is it a musical?
Yes.
Ooh. It's a musical. Is this Dear Evan Hansen?
No.
Ah, I really thought I was
That would have
cooking
been really good, though.
It's a movie I don't like.
Yeah.
It's not The Greatest Showman, is it?
No.
No, because I like that movie.
That's a good movie.
I mean, would you say this is an accurate review of this movie?
For
For what the
I would
movie
not.
it's trying to be?
I would not.
Okay. So it is a musical, though,
Yes.
and it's live action.
Yes. But I would not say that's accurate.
Is it La La Land?
Yeah, it is. La La Land.
I was like,
we both did La La Land. It was like, it's not High School Musical, but it's okay.
it's not High School Musical, but it's all right.
Yeah. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah. Oh,
We both
dude.
did La La Land. Yeah.
All right. I'm on my
All right,
last
is this your
one.
last one?
I'm
Let
gonna
me
have
hear
to,
it. Let me
I'm
hear
gonna have to
it.
cut off the second half of this review because
That's okay.
it gives it away. This
All
is
right, let me
from
hear it.
Film Lover 2210, half-star review of this movie.
Okay.
Honestly, expected way more from this film. With barely any dialogue, it felt more like watching a kid playing a video game.
Barely any dialogue. Is it animated?
No.
Live action.
Yes.
Live action movie with barely any dialogue. Would you say that's an accurate review?
From what I remember, yes.
Okay. This is live action?
Yeah.
Is it Disney?
No.
Barely any dialogue. And it's live action.
Yep.
Feels like a kid playing a video game. Is it Scott Pilgrim?
Nope.
That felt like a good guess. Is this like an action movie?
It's a very action movie.
Oh. Like a kid playing a video game. That could be any like shoot 'em up movie. Is this John Wick?
Yep.
Yes.
It's the first
Yeah.
John
No,
Wick.
he's right. I think that's accurate. That is actually
Hey,
very
listen.
accurate, and that's why I like it.
That's what I said when we did our episode. I was like, John Wick is how I
I was like-
feel when I play Fortnite.
No, literally. Okay, I saved what was one of my favorites for last.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that you relate. Rippy1 gave this movie 1 star and said, "I love the velociraptors. Otherwise, I would already have killed myself."
Okay.
I love the velociraptors. Otherwise, I would already have killed myself.
Okay, this can't be a Jurassic Park movie because that's too on the nose. You wouldn't do that. Okay. I think I know what it is. I only need one clarifying question.
Okay.
Is this live action or animated?
It is animated.
Is this the Lego Movie 2?
Yes,
Yeah!
it is. The Lego Movie too. I was so ready to be like Velociraptors with Chris Pratt, but it's animated. And it was going to be like this mind-blowing, like, what on earth
Yeah.
is this movie?
As soon as you said that, I was like, okay, well, it immediately, like, I thought of all of the Jurassic Park movies, but then I was like, wait, no,
Yep.
that's too obvious. He would never do that. That's
I
too
even
on
wore
the
my
nose.
Jurassic Park shirt.
Exactly.
I wore my Jurassic Park shirt.
It was a big, like, it was a long play to throw me off. And then I thought, wait, there's only one other movie I've seen with dinosaurs. And it's the Lego movie.
And it's
too.
the Lego Movie 2.
Look at that.
There you
I
go.
started with the Lego movie and we ended with the Lego movie 2.
We ended on the Lego Movie 2. Full circle.
Full circle,
Perfectly
baby.
balanced as all things should be.
Absolutely.
Wow. That was really fun.
That was.
I liked
I liked
that a
that.
lot. I like that a lot. If you like this kind of game format, please let us know. Leave a comment down below. Send a DM. You know, we love to hear feedback. We want to make what you guys want to see, but we also just really love having a good time. And I thought that was really funny. I really enjoyed.
It's a lot funnier than
What's
I thought
your-
it was going to be.
After all of the reviews you chose, what's your favorite one?
Of the reviews I chose,
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm at a tie between the third act was a goldmine for middle school tablet wallpapers and the kid behind me screamed, "I'm also a minor."
I think
Those are pretty goated.
probably either being at the dentist for Madame Web or the Emperor's New Groove long-term relationship.
I still don't
Either
know why.
one of those are like kind of tragic, but they're both pretty
Some
funny.
dark humor right there. Oh my gosh,
take it.
guys! Unless you have anything else to add,
No.
I think we're ready to wrap it up.
I'm good.
Guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Nerdiest Podcast. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a 5-star review, leave a comment, send it to your friend. Word of mouth is the best way for us to grow. But if you enjoyed, please stick around. We're having some great stuff coming up on the docket. Thank you so much for listening. Please follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Twitter, everywhere. YouTube, all the links are in the description. Don't worry about it. All the links are in the description. You can follow us personally there. We cannot wait to see you in the next episode. Thank you again. Until then, bye.